my gosh, I'm so red. I just came from the gym. It was gross. Oh.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and this life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, but the darkness is not overcome it. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to bear witness about the light, that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but came to bear witness about the light. The true light which enlightens everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, yet the world did not know him. He came to his own, and his own people did not receive him. But to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, who were born not of blood, nor of will, nor of the flesh, but of the will of God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. Hey, YouTube Youth Group. Welcome to week 1. We're going to talk about our first topic. And so today's Monday. You're going to hear from me, Alan. Wednesday, you're going to hear from Teacup. And Friday, you're going to hear from Tasha. And then we'll rotate it around next week. So today's topic is the book of John, John chapter 1. So in our first videos, we basically said that we're excited about being part of the conversation here on YouTube. And so the question that I'm asking, or I feel like I should ask, or should be asked, is why should you get a seat at the table? And that's why I wanted to make John chapter 1 our topic today. What is it that Christians are doing in this world? Christians are involved in a lot of different aspects of our culture, from schools to politics to music to books. But I just want to talk about the basic point of being a Christian, and that's pretty well summarized in John chapter 1. John chapter 1 talks about this person who is called the Word, and this person is with God and was God. And John coming and testifying about the Word, being in this world, but also creating the world. And then it talks about this Word being a light, and a light to men that enlightens men, and it's coming and it's come. The pinnacle verse to me in this prologue of John is John chapter 1, verse 14. It says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory, glory as from the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth." Glory. That's the point of being a Christian. Not our own glory, and not to win debates, and not to prove the heathen wrong. But the point is that we're trying to demonstrate the glory of God. That's why Christ came, to show how glorious God is, by loving people who didn't love him back, by healing and saving and making alive a broken world. And so if you think that Christians are just about political issues or just about morals and trying to make people behave better and be better people, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's not what we're talking about here. God is the all-consuming center of the universe, and that he wants to redeem a people to himself, to be part of a big kingdom, to do amazing things, and to demonstrate how good he is. I personally hope to demonstrate the glory of God by loving people who might not love me back, and that's okay. I also hope to demonstrate the glory of God by being someone who doesn't ask, what does Alan want, as the main operating question of his life, but as someone who asks, God, what would you have me do in this moment, in this time, at this place? So, Tosh and Teacup, as you're watching this, what does it mean to demonstrate the glory of God? What does it mean that the Word came into the world? Why should Christians sit at the table? I guess that's the topic this week. That's what we're talking about. Have a great week, guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Or maybe Friday. I don't really remember. Okay. Bye. Why don't you just imagine a cooler logo here? Get the heathen!